What's the daily message for today, guys? Great rising. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of y'all. It is the middle of the week, and I always love the middle of the week. Why? Because it reminds me that it is almost over. The work week is almost over. The weekend is coming. And, as much as we work hard, child, now we get to play harder. So, happy Wednesday. All right, what's your daily message? This is your message, your reminder to honestly, child, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Take a season in a moment to really work on your craft, work on your magic, work on your gifts, work on the things that you know you are gifted for. Some of you have really great strength when it comes to manifesting things and making things happen for you. This is a reminder that you need to go back into it. Nothing, absolutely nothing that you are experiencing is like the end all be all. You could change every situation, you could change every circumstances. Anything that you are unhappy with at this moment in time, child, this is your confirmation that you can change it. You have to do a couple of things. This is your reminder. Like, you have to live with intention. You can't just, walk around all out of mind and think that, it's going to work out for you. Remember, these experiences, they're not just happening to you. There's a reason that you're going through it. And this is your reminder to wake up and activate that side of yourself and recognize these things. You have to walk. You can't just, it's not as simple as, oh, I'm just going to light a candle and, pray. But what are you feeling? What are you doing? Are you letting your mind wander as you praying and blessing over yourself? Or are you thinking about all of the things that you have to do? Or are you just going through the motions? Or are you actually intently pouring into yourself, taking that moment, being present in the moment, and giving your all? And that's whatever it is, whether it's praying at your altar, whether it's picking up a piece of trash, whether it's talking to your kids, whether it's driving, whether it's greeting someone. But how you show up is important. Showing up with full intention and not just doing things. You get to a place, like for example in your job, you get to a place where you're at your job, you're doing the same things over and over again. Sometimes it could get mundane, and after a while you kind of lose the spirit of it, in a sense. And this is to remind you to reacclimate yourself and remind yourself why you're doing this. What are your whys? Why do you get up in the morning? Why do you pray? Why do you fight for spirituality? Why do you pour into people? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? This is to remind yourself of your why and reactivate yourself, rededicate yourself to your call. Get back into being purposeful. Some of you are, we have some elevations happening right now. Definitely by tomorrow, Friday, there are going to be some elevating experiences. So you're going to have more and more experiences. What that looks like, it really depends on your gifts. It really depends on where you are. It could be, you could start to, um, honestly, you could start to hear a humming sound. You could start to hear a humming sound that you didn't hear before. That's one thing. Another thing is your dreams are gonna, feel different. You're going to dream more in reality and more in truths than actual little pictures that don't necessarily make sense. You'll start to see the truth in it before it actually happens. Some of you are going to be having experiences with other people. You're going to be so in tune with knowledge. It's going to be crazy. You're going to it's going to be crazy, the information that's going to be revealed to you, the messages that are going to come to you. And I'll say, no matter how crazy or absurd the messages sound, even how shocking it could be with the people that it's associated with, you still gotta listen to it, because you still gotta listen to it and pay attention to it, because not is the truth. Yeah, it's them shocking ones. One more thing. Well, not one more thing. A couple of things. Okay, so when it comes down to working on your craft and working on your magic, you do need to you do need to light sage or do a type of smoke offering. I do feel like there's another enhancement that you do need to add as well. That's my own personal recommendation. I'll leave that to you. Intuitively, if you need to add something to enhance your manifestations, um, adding something for you to add to your manifestations, and I'll say do that. And there's your season of like depression, your season of anxiety, your season of questioning your worth, questioning your value to your job, to your family, even to yourself, to your kids. All of that is gonna be over. Like within the next 6 days, it's gonna be over. But it's only going to be over the next 6 days if you make the choice that now I am no longer going to allow myself to surrender to other people's ideas, other people's beliefs, other people's opinions of me. You have to fuel that fire yourself. And this is your time to experience that. Like, there is no reason why at this point in time you are still doubting your worth. You still don't understand your value. Look at you. Look at all of the things that you've been able to accomplish. Look at all of the things you've gone through, and you're still here. They haven't broke you yet. There's a reason for that. Don't sit up here and convince yourself that you're not worth it. You're absolutely worth it because you woke up this morning. That's your confirmation. You woke up this morning, you're alive. You have an opportunity to do something different. You have an opportunity to live your life. You have an opportunity to seize the moment and receive the manifestations that you want in this life. But you cannot do it if you think you're a piece of shit. You cannot do it if you think you're not worthy of it. You cannot do it if you think that all of the people around you, that your family members don't love you, and that the people that you love don't do for you. You have to change that mindset or change your environment and realize that you are worthy, you are valuable, and you're going to have to start lifting yourself up to elevate yourself. It's over. The day is over for us to be sitting here looking at ourselves and waiting for someone else to validate you. There is no one else that needs to validate you but you. And once you are secure in who you are, and once you validate, and once you put all of the checks in what it is that you need to do in this world, nothing else matters. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't be challenged. That doesn't mean that people won't come into your space and your circle and almost force you to question who you are, force you to think about what it is that you're doing. But that's when that test come in, and that's when that confirmation and that confidence come in, and that's when you sit back and you say, you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you bring to the table. And sometimes you have to enter these situations to remind yourself of that. Like, no, hold up, I forgot who the hell I was. Let me pull back and check myself. I can't do this. I can't make this work. I can't get out of this situation, and I can't be the best version of myself starting today. So, whoever that was for, I love you. You are beautiful. You are worth it. You deserve any and all things that you want in this life. Start manifesting it now. All right? I love you with a perfect heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. And you have an amazing day. Love you. Bye.